animal on the earth. Which tree only grow one fruit? They could come back to nature and come out of the world for something. Look at it. A lion and a donkey is different. Sorry, a lion and a tiger are different. Alright. Which animal is it? Sorry, what? Which is it? There only one. We never ever be same. We'll never ever be together. The world will never ever be one. And this is just wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. It's not good for them because at the end of the day, they teach us this, but they're the last race of people to exist. That's why the sun and nature teaches us. That's why the sun teaches us and they're not there. The sun what the life to the planet teaches us. Burn them up. Come on, man. If you talk something else here, man. What kind of education and indoctrination that's garbage? Yeah, we are talking about. So you're saying that the white people, the China, and you know them are different. No. You're correct. You're correct. They're even humans. Different species. So maybe we're referring to chemists, right? Is Asiatic people, Caucasians, Oriental, Africans, them are human, right? These man and woman different being. Not kind of man. These people are kind of man, Bridget. Let me ask you, so how come we can't have children with them? Because we know say a donkey and a horse you can't reproduce.
They have to take the RHO gum shot. They have to have the RHO gum shot. So it sticks to women.
Lion and a tiger can have a lion.
I'm giving you the information.
What's funny about the Rogan shot? You're not ready yet.
That's what I'm saying. You need to know who's who, man. You need to know who's who. That's step one, how your realm works. Who's original?
What are you talking about?
But you can't breed. You can't breed.
That's what I'm trying to say.
White girl, you can't breed.
You don't even know. Did you say it like this? Do you not realize there's beings walking around with fur? Do you realize that?
Exactly.
Do you know this? Right. So if you don't realize this, then there's no point having this conversation.
I never said that. I'm here. I'm listening. Go ahead. What are you saying about that?
I'm saying there's beings walking around with fur, bro. Can you use their shampoo?
Huh?
Can you use their shampoo?
Use their what?
There's beings walking around with fur. Are you not deaf or something? You need to put your headphones on.
When me I say, I don't know what you're talking about fur. What me talk about is white people, black people, Chinese people.
You keep throwing hybrid species. What are you talking about? Are you talking about the original carbonate?
Yes or no? Brother.
Time, please.
Yo, my brother. Answer the question. I say, can I have kids?
You keep saying about Chinese, this, that. What Chinese are you talking about?
No,
Original one. Are you talking about?
No, brother.
Okay.
Can you have kids offspring with them? Yes or no?
No, you have to have the RH.
It's native. My brother, we are native. We are native. You can't mix native with artificial, brother.
Talk to him, madam. Talk to him, general.
We are native. We're not artificial.
You hear what he's saying?
I want to misunderstand what I'm saying. Basically, what I'm saying is that them the white people are artificial. We don't have to hear. But when we are everything comes from us. So that is fact. Yes, I agree with that. Everything comes from us. We are here. I agree. My question is, can we reproduce with white people, Chinese?
I'm gonna say it one more time. Yeah. To do that, they have to have the RHO gam shot. So look into the RHO gam shots. That's why they exist now. That's why we are able to sleep with them, because our carbonated women treat it as a viral. So when the thing come in, it's already got the defensive mechanisms ready. Do you get it? They're not supposed to be there. Like, they're not supposed to be here in the land in the physical. They're not supposed to be there in that realm. You get it?
My brother, can a white lady have a black? Can a white woman have a Chinese woman have a black kid? Yo, my brother.
Oh, yeah, Tommy.
Yeah, I ask that question. Can a white person have a black child?
Not normally. A black woman can have every child. Black woman can have every child.
So, that they say, you know, say that it's a difference is there. No, we are native, innit?
No. What may I say is that I agree with you guys that we are original. Yeah, I didn't say that we're not. What I am saying is, you have to understand, say, the people that manipulate with us, brother, and create new race. That's the point, man, I try to say.
Bro, what does that have to do with anything, bro?
Hold on. If you link it back to the Anunnaki, it clearly states that them do the same thing with the beings and with the dead before us to create the human race, which is us. That's the point.
No, the thing about it, you can't. It's hard to create a thing where was exist long time. You can't create an exist, so everything comes from black.
You can't mutate them, brother.
Brother, all right, it's the mutation, It's like this. It's a mass produced like a lab bill, like put people and them thing there. But we are talking about the foundation. We want to come after us. No? Anything after us, them adapt from us.
Yes.
You say that?
That is true, yeah. But me just say that basically I say before us, which is the human Homo sapien, there were other beings with my bone, bro. My evidence there.
Alien that you talk about, brother.
They splice the gene to create us. They carve in a document. Yeah.
They can't create us. We is like, you ever see a Jamaica now, you see some common area mango. Everything can engraft on that. But you cannot engraft nothing on a Julie mango, the East Indian mango. We is like a native, airy, common mango. So everything comes from we. You cannot, anything will come after we. They must produce. You cannot, come on, brother.
All right, let me ask you a question. Warm to the Homo erectus. All right, have you ever heard about Homo erectus?
Brother, them thing them that we call it a genealogy.
Genealogy.
We don't talk about the genealogy. Them thing
then why the ancestors in North America? You are our ancestors. Because even the pyramid them in Central America, like the them and them old fashioned pyramid in our ancestral land and also all over the world. Why would they say? When genes get manipulated, why would I say that?
Why do you believe that?
No, you see, the manipulation, it's the manipulation now. When you talk about manipulation, it's right there, it's there now, because you have mixed race, mixed heritage, That is the manipulation now, but we are talking about us. Everything come back us. There's nothing. The mixed race is there. That's the manipulation.
So basically, I said there was no other beings. Hold on. Get this.
So are you aware that there have been mass reproducing artificial artifacts? Do you know that, Bridget?
Yeah, it's what that out.
What you say?
Did you know that?
No, repeat what you said.
Did you know that people are finding tampered or artificial fake artifacts and putting up in museums saying they're the original?
Yeah, man. If you know the white man, then do that. Yeah, you know.
So how do you know what is real and what is fake?
That's a good question.
Some of these things you're talking about, how do you know that actually real or it's fake?
Let me tell you.
You don't know that.
All right, let me tell you. Remember, honest. Nothing is absolute truth, right? But the closest you can get to the truth is number one. You can use your common sense. I think. Don't make the government think you because the government a lie, right? Number two, put the pieces of puzzle together by understanding different cultures all over the world and check the similarities then. Because if you check Egyptian, check the people within our land, which is the West Indies, and where them talk about in the pyramid them, like the hieroglyphics them in the pyramid them, and the gods there where them talk about. Even our ancestors them. If you really want to know, in the pyramids them in our section, in our American section, them have things from the wall where they talk about some beings that came down and tamper with humankind. In our section, which is the West Indies and Central and North America, right? if you really check and look on the wall yourself, look on the pictures them or the whatever. And if you look on the Egyptian, them talk about the same beings. If you look on Nordic, which is the Vikings, then talk about the same beings. Right? The Bible talk about some beings, bro. And obviously there were some beings.
Obviously
there was a common man
who
did all of that.
The reason why we're talking about this, me try to show on us. These thing boy use Africa now means white and means that we're all the same human race. We get manipulated.
No, we're not, bro. We're not.
We get manipulated, bro. We get manipulated in the
Yeah, man. You're chopping.
We're nothing alike, bro. Look at the mixing ever since the mixing of the species has started.
It
hasn't been the same at all. We've lost everything. They can't even even then over here in Europe, we ain't even got the flipping we ain't even got the water. No, listen, we ain't even got the water fountain. That's what I'm trying to say. We're the royalty bloodlines, bro. We got to function out of it. This is our realm. This is written in our laws, bro. That's why they reclassified us. Do you get that?
Yeah.
So this is what I'm trying to say to you. Fuck all that. We're the people that transmuted the information from the beginning. We didn't have no interruption, blood.
Who created us?
What do you mean, who created us? In our story, it mentions it goes back to the waters. This is our story. This is our cultures. When you look into it.
We come from where?
All right. Do you want to explain that out?
No, more you tell me where we come from. You tell me.
I know, but you can go ahead because I can't be asked, to be honest with you.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Listen. With our stories, they're always going back to creation. Old ancient civilizations are always going back to the waters. That's why you hear about the Nile Delta or the Nile Valley. That's why they switched Egypt over there. So you have to get all these ancient civilizations, come from us. You keep talking about Anunnaki and all that, but they talk about Samaria and all that.
So let's them talk about Anunnaki. Why this?
Well, how do you know they're talking about Anunnaki? How do you not know it's agriculture people at a certain time?
Because it is in the pyramids in South America and North America. They talk about them.
How do you know they talk about? Who told you this? So I'm trying to say to you. Are you not getting that we're the ones that transmitted the information and brought this technology? Do you not get this? We've been here for millions of years.
The chemists, of course, they're going to want you to think it's like other people, bro. They're not going to want you to think it's your own people.
Trust me, they're going to lead. They're going to lead you
saying
all the way
normal people like me and you build the pyramid.
I'm saying that we've been here. We're ancient people, and we come from the waters. We come from where you're saying.
So do you believe? So do you believe that?
Therefore, you believe that
Allah, chemist. Here's my question to you. So are you saying on your studies? Are you saying that mystical people built some stuff called pyramids and mounds? Or aliens built these things? Is that what you're trying to tell people?
No, when me try to tell people say and them are bone and skeleton and fossils for them, and you can go look on some elongated skulls people, right?
Yeah, hear me?
Right.
Yeah, but the question you need to ask yourself, what have we not done in the world? Because we are the indigenous people, so where have you not been and seen hostile civilization? Like, come on, man, you guys need to stop reading the Bible.
You know, somebody asked me a question. Where, if me believe say extraterrestrial build a pyramid?
And I ask if you believe in and I ask you facts, because I can't bother with believe. You believe you can't fly? The last man I believe that I asked him could have fly and jump off a building and jump down
that irrelevant. That's not enough.
Yo, chemist, bro. You're living under a rock or something like that. I don't know.
Okay, so you don't know this information. You never understand. You never study it, right? So you don't. I
just told you about Billy Carlson. I just told you, bro. You're talking about all Sumerian shit and all epic Gilgamesh. That's what you're talking about. So I'm saying you're about skulls on the table. You know what I'm saying? There's skulls on the table. There's black holes on the table, and you gotta know when not to get warped in that. You get it? All right. There's loads of ancient information. We're ancient civilization. That's what I'm trying to say.
Pinpoint the black holes. What's the black hole in that?
What do you mean? What's the black?
No, you're saying it's not facts. And what? All right. Let me ask you a question. Why is it that the Emerald Tablets are taught? Right? You talk about this guy built the pyramid 36,000 years ago, right? And he said below the pyramid you have halls of fermenting. which are sit with, and right now scientists claim that they find underground structures, pyramid below the pyramid. So do you think that's a coincidence?
That's got nothing to do with the people that are putting out the information.
To the people who are misleading information. Them some of them always ancestors build them and leave them. Go down a blue hole. Go down in the cave them and you see what ancestors. We left them think come on.
We can't miss it one. For some giants, bro. If you want to believe, I say, you believe giants real? Yes or no?
Yeah.
You believe giants exist? Yes or no?
They still exist, probably.
Okay, well, me see finger. One finger will big like your foot. Me see some scholars and some dead body all over the world. You see me? Some strict. I'm gonna ask is which are real. The guy tell me say yes, it's located in Alaska. There's a lady jail big like some big city. Why the US government admit for 80 years they might cover up this. And Donald Trump come on TV and say, so we have to release some footage because the people will find out certain things now, you see?
Well, so, I mean, so the athletes and the chemists, what can you tell you call these athletes giants? Like, you know? He's a giant. Hey, what I'm saying. I know what you're talking about. Massive people. These type of things, Bridget. I think it's you're talking about in the Americans and elsewhere. Right? There's even pictures. You can find giants.
Killington alone, brother. The man them big like mountain, brother. Is it?
Okay.
Believe it or not.
You see the problem with you? You think outside of the box. My sister have a son. That's 14 years. He's big like a giant. And him a giant. Big. If you see him in tall, him can't come through the door. We are talking, man. Come on, man.
Can big up them picture and show us some.
I want to see that picture. Come up with some people,
Big up them picture.
Yo, chemist. We don't want to see that. We don't want to see that.
14, we're turning him going to 14 now. And under the door, my for Ben for coming at the house. And giant them call him. You have to say, man, are you man? Come on, man. My father's best foot. I size 13, my father wear. I'm 6'5". What you calling? Am I one day?
No, I'm not that say. Me I talk about some giant with big like house, brother. Some massive human me I talk about. No, me not talk about no.
Some people turn their garden at the dime.
This is the thing, Sam. It's just the same thing. Let me show you this year. What do you think? Do you think them so-called dinosaurs in the museums? Do you think they're dinosaurs?
Listen, bro.
No. Answer the question. Because remember, you're talking about giants. Yeah, and I just said about dinosaurs. So you're not hearing, you're not clocking what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
All right, what are you saying about it?
I'm saying that it's not what it seems. That's what we're trying to say to you. Like, they flipped everything to make us believe that aliens built. I'm saying who are aliens to the realm, G? We're not aliens to our realm.
What you know? Who's talking to you now?
All right. Some mountains where look like human. So answer the question.
Now you're going into the titles.
Yes.
You keep asking me questions. I'm giving you the answers. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Sure. Yes. Yes. About.
No, I'm saying. What's that? Oh yeah, you're sure. No, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I was asking, what about the mountains where have face and body parts the humans with them all over the place?
I just mentioned the titles.
So do you believe that's real or fake?
It's not a belief, bro, because it's the same as the trees.
Is it facts or not facts?
There is giants, bro. We know there's giants. That's why it's giant structures, the bigger structures. We just had, Original just told you, we've got people of our people that still have the gigantism gene.
Yeah, put me on big screen. Put me on big screen.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, man.
But it's not about are the giants real.
So therefore, where the people are saying their ancestor, there's some truth to it then. God, them talk about their splicing.
Like you said, there's truth in it. Splicing is definitely a thing, but let's not let the beings that have hybrids and just came in our realm tell us how it works. As I said, we're ancient, bro. They don't even mention cells that we got in there
in their anatomy books. They skipped over it and just said we've got a eukaryotic cell, which is a mutation of the prokaryotic, which will lead you directly back to the realm. You find these cells in leaves. Things that we've got in our skin.
You know,
Africans ain't even got certain things.
You know what I'm
saying to you though? They got different bone densities.
You know, say the Aztecs. You know, the Aztecs them in the ORL, because he's the one talk about the West Indies, right? You know, so them talk about giants and them talk about some beings that came down and think of humankind. The Aztecs, you can't say that not come from Central America. You see me? You can't say there's no pyramid in North America and South America, because they are. There were thousands of pyramids in North America and South America where the Catholic Church blew up in a Christopher Columbus time and built church on top of them. They analyzed over 150 million people buried in the past and cover up history. You see me? So we all agree that them tinker with the original story. You see me? And come with this Jesus where the letter J never invent before 700 years ago. And the man named Jesus changed name from Yeshua to Jesus. And Jesus name before Yeshua was the name Tot. Was an Egyptian god with the ibis head. That same man there, Jesus. You see me? Him according to me, according to where the ancestors them said, him could have reincarnated his soul in a different body. You see me? I will over us. You see me? And when that try to tell Jesus, that try to tell the human beings, them say, "Oh, you are not. I am not superior to you. I am not a god. I am you. It's just that you need for you know what them things are too deep in a brother. I'm going to show more explain this to me. You see me? Because the first thing I would have, you don't want to learn. You see, you just want to stick to the mainstream narrative. That's one of the problem. When I love the mainstream narrative with them brainwash.
But we not talk about the mainstream narrative. Yes, go past that long time. How big is Usain Bolt? My father bigger than Usain Bolt. How big is him? How tall is Usain Bolt? How big in foot is? And my sister's son bigger than him. When you say, I few people in your town, but them right for what people them and take out we out time. Them doing that, madam. Well, they didn't know this already. My father 6'5". We're size 13. And my sister's son bigger than him. I look on the size of Usain Bolt. Look on him, and my sister's son bigger than him. Come on, man.
Well, we talk about giant. I talk about people 20 feet tall and 30 feet tall. Them type of giant I talk about.
But Dan, that's what them are telling you.
But we are born for them. We are born them.
That's what them are telling you. And we them are them just switch the narrative. Come on, now.
Alright, so you have said that in real. There's nobody with it that big. That they are trying to say.
And I tell you, say people that they are telling me no say good at people bigger than that, bigger than my family. Them I tell you about.
No,
because I tell you the thing. What they do in everything, they switch the narrative in every single thing.
You're right. You're correct.
And that may I try to tell you. It's just like, let me give you an example. They would give you a medication and they tell you that the medication will give you side effects, but you take it and it's going to heal you in that way, but it mess you up in a different way. And then they go back and then get some for the side effect and the side effect cause another problem and you go back again.
The point to me I try to say, yo, dog, the people them split up with the human race all over the world. These beings that and confused and split up with language. It documented in our history, even and that's why we are fight against one another. But we all are the same human race. So that's the point.
We are not the same people. You and them are the same people. Stop saying we. You. Thank you. You can't be. There's no such thing as human race. That them write that garbage. What kind of foolishness you talk about human race?
So
there's no such thing as human race.
So you want a human and me and a human?
And them are the human. Me not human.
So what are you then?
Me is a being. Me is from the universe. Me is not a human. And them create a human. Me is not them and they are not me. What you talk about? Are you are the human and them are the human. Stop talking about everybody. We do not talk about uno.
So why?
See me? And the same thing they do. Them tell us the sun burn them. But then them start tricking you and say the sun burn you. Because they want to put you with them to push them narrative. But what you talk about?
All right, yeah, yo. But how is it that we can reproduce with them then? Answer that
Because if you come like a zoo, I mean, I want one with you. You see the man just a reason with you. Him have youth with them. Them need a Rogan shot. Them can't produce weed. What are the head for you understand that? Me live around them on a way, we are not them. We can never be them can never be way. Them have got genetics. You ever see them can't do it? You ever see them around left way? Them have got strength.
So white people, they're not have genes.
All them have your genes when they're not. Nothing when them bird with them cannot be genes. The bird is different from the fake. You ever see a man in a fake and a real life?
Yeah, they're fake with them fake, yes, we agree. They're fake.
That's them fake way on top of me, Dan.
Them
Let me show you something. Show you something in a England women there. You see the fake different from the bird. You never ask somebody. You just look at it. You see when they want something deal it, them drop for the original man. You see when they want something semi-deal it, them drop your half. What on the man? Them drop your half bird.
Yeah. But there's a logical explanation for that. Them do selective breeding for create white people.
They love that you come like you still go back. Me tell you things when in our family, so I tell you not going out. Me say when them boy and them stay some one the original, them say go for your original. Go for your man who have the full blood in him. And so them stay some one to fear, them say see half bird.
They'll carry the dominant genes.
And then them know where the real thing.
Yes,
the real original.
Yeah, but the reason why them afraid, them don't want them afraid, is because why we're dominant is because we're the original and they used to do sterilization and if create for them race in the last 1600. That's what them do. And they used to sterilize the BLK woman them and they make the white woman them the lighter shade of black people them have kids with the lighter shade black people. But that them do and they not issue documented the name eugenics. You see me?
Let me ask you a question. Who you think them draw for in them Olympics? When them got them boxing and them want certain thing for the who you think them draw for? They draw for the original. Cause you can't draw for the semi or the fake. What one baba? Them are for the original. So there's a different thing for original and fake. You say if you want a fake, you say go get a mix up something and bring come. But when you want the carbon copy, you go for the right stallion and come.
Yeah.
You can't go for no semi nothing yourself. Let me tell Baba. Talk, Baba. Real thing.
Foolishness.
Yeah, but
more drunk.
That can't come. Yes, man. You can't. And that's the thing that none show you. Say me about them, I'm sick. With my eye them. They don't even want to say have youth. They want to mix with them for water than we think. So when you have you as the indigenous woman, they know everything to attack your home. They know what to reproduce. When you got the doctor, they might tell you, say, oh, you know, we can put that for Kyle opinion. We can give one something of the youth, you know. I have to draw back and say, then me never come about that, brother.
we use to
We can't give one blood in your hand. Me never come here for no blood. Me never come here for none of that. So we are talking to them about, you're not supposed to watch me uterus how much thing are going on. Move from your stuff. And them thing them here try to show you them attack you them from before them even born.
Yeah. But then use up a system for cut out the woman and over back in the 18th.
Them still do that here talk about back in the 18th.
Sterilizing.
You don't know what we are got through right now as the woman them. You know what our son them lock up in a half year? I'm prison boy, yeah?
The main thing is that white people are mutant.
You have some youth boy, yeah, what me know, me and them mother work together. That's when I see them are 12 and member, me tell you, them are for, me know are 5'7". Them are for bend down for country. You know what them youth there? Me and tell you about youth who are 14 and 13. How I feel on the president there now? Lock up there. I them think that them do to you, them boy, yeah. And then I just think one. This is on the internet something. Ask people what them youth have got you, boy, you know. So no, this is not a joke. Go talk to them, some mother with them son all and alive and all them thing there. We can't depend on them people or not at all. If you go to the system and come and fight and come out of them things and focus on one another.
Why, rough, man, rough.
Yo, where I'm gone? I'm still there. It's Chemist. Yeah. You still believe in the nonsense?
I don't read that, bro. I don't read that, bro. When me look on everything, brother. I not just believe in nothing. I look on Christianity, Islam, every freaking thing when they present to me. I'm look on the similarities like I notice that everybody talk about the flood. I'm notice that they talk about the giant. When I look, me see dead body a giant all over the world, brother, where the government hide from, brother. Why the government not put this on mainstream media? Say them have one lady in Alaska. We're big. You see me? Brother. Yo, brother. I'm gonna ask the AI if it's true, brother. And the AI upload the picture for the AI. Tell me say AI tell me the location away something there, brother. I couldn't believe it, brother. So basically, me believe say there's no way human being out our animal and donkey, every single animal on the planet. We are where we get our intelligence from. That couldn't be a coincidence or accident, brother.
Yo, why don't you believe, or why don't you accept the fact that everyone else got their knowledge from us, bro?
Every time. Respect.
Everyone get them knowledge from us.
Yes, because we're the first people here.
Which is the West Indies, you say?
The whole Americas. Western Hemisphere.
Man.
Why don't you believe the facts?
I'm not saying I don't believe, man. I didn't say that, bro. That's not what I'm saying. Okay? I am saying that these based off of where they write now the tablet them were 5,000 years old, we're older than the Bible. I'm translate the tablet. The tablet literally say, this guy, they transfer some people in Central America, Europe, and divided the human race in a different people, which later form tribes, which later form different languages. So why would that be there? Tell me. Where that come from? Answer that question. How they know so they say that 5,000 years ago?
I don't know which tablet you're talking.
And all right. And you see, when you don't know certain things, on the radio, say, "Oh, rubbish! Oh, that's just a natural human reaction." I understand, bro. You get it?
So I mean, you're talking about religion.
No, fuck religion. Sorry for the bad word.
You said the Bible, you mentioned religion.
I only mention the Bible.
You mentioned Christianity and Islam.
No, yes. But when me I try to say to you is that the Christianity and Islam get the information from somewhere, right? Because I don't believe God never tell no man to write no Bible, and God didn't tell no Allah and Muhammad didn't tell nobody to write none of them story. You see me? I believe that based off of what we see, the ancestors they pass on the thing from generation to generation, and there's some truth to it. Because they talk about giants, we see millions of dead body and bones for giants, and some petrified giants as well with massive land. We have blood in a stone, them brother. You see me? Blood and tissues in a stone with petrified, brother. You see me? You see that? So nobody can tell me say me don't see that. I see. You see me? And the next thing is I'm verify to the AIS tell me the location of them there. You see me? And the Bible talk about that, so there's some truth to it, but the Bible mix the truth with a lie. The Bible tells us God created from mud and magic when nothing goes so. The tablet, the ancestors tell me so genetically modified. That's how the tablet they say. So why did all the ancestors they know to talk about them advanced stuff then if they primitive and they come from kids? All they know about genetics is to answer that question. How the tablet them know about genes in a thousands of years ago? That don't make no sense to me. You see? And if you really want to understand, go read yourself, brother. Don't take my word for it.
Hey, but you're doing the same thing. It's the same thing like you was talking about Christianity or Islam. Islam tell you that you come from a leech-like clot and it's before the microscope. Bro, it doesn't matter. We predate all that information. They're just going to tell you something that seems like it's a miraculous thing. But we had microscope, we had all that stuff before that. That's exactly what they do.
All right, answer this question then. We are the first. All right, so let's say I agree with you. Where do we come from? Who created us?
Man, the earth created us, bro.
So you're saying that magically does come from the earth, like magic. That's what you're telling me.
The earth and the sun, I do believe that we come from that woman. Woman created us.
So woman
Who
created
created woman?
Alright.
As the real question is, who created woman? Because the woman
Okay. So you're saying that
Big up
woman
everybody.
created humans. We come from a woman.
It's always been here.
So let me ask that question now. How do woman get the child
Always been here.
without a man? Can you have a child without a man?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, this is the thing. Like, what came first, the chicken or the egg? It has to be the chicken. You know what I mean? And the chicken gotta be a female. And that's exactly how it works.
The ancestors they talk about that as well, bro. If you really want to know, you're partially correct.
I don't believe that there is a right creation story.
Listen. According to belief before Christianity, Egyptians then believe that there was a before the earth there was just a primordial ocean, meaning an ocean of consciousness. Okay, and then which is God, which is pure consciousness. All right, and then the consciousness create the first thought, it manifests thought into reality and create thought. Isn't it?
One thing, though, brother. One thing before you go, brother, because I'm gonna leave and I'm about to leave. I just want to say one thing, brother. Like, this is the thing. Like, nobody has explained why there was all women's society. No one has explained that. But
What are you talking about, bro?
I'm talking about the Amazons and all that. I'm not making this up. You telling me you don't know about the Amazons?
Yeah, I know about the Amazon, yeah.
Okay, so you know there was female warrior. I'm saying, but the woman, bro, that's what I mean. I don't believe in any creation story. I believe that this is a woman's world.
Bro, that's rubbish, bro. Rubbish.
I hear what you're saying, but hear me out. Because, and I connect, and that's why earlier I had mentioned to you guys that I connected to vegetation as far as like the tree that produces fruit. Just like they say, to be fruitful and multiply. In order to do that, you know, the tree has to stay female.
Bro, the tree cannot reproduce without fertilization, bro.
Bro, that's not true. And they have a name for it in science.
For that.
Hey, look, they have a name for it in science, and you should research it. Listen. There's only one culture talk about that, bro. There's one culture talk about.
What them name?
There was. Let me tell you, brother. Let me tell you what the story said. The story said there was an atom, right? Atom was the first being, and the first being, he was not a man, he was not a woman. He was a woman. I think it's a woman. Energy and female and male energy. He was not a sex.
Big up.
He was a both man and
Come
woman.
up when you're ready.
And then what happened in the birth to the first being? Then call him Anu.
Respect.
Okay.
Them.
So technically, if you really look on it, then maybe the first person was not a man and a woman, brother.
You're going around in circles.
No. May I tell you where not me, it not come from me. May I tell you where?
Who it come from?
All right, listen. I think. Give me a second. Who? All right. I think the Egyptians them talk. All right. You have different. The more older farmer Egypt talk about something called atom. Atom was my both essence in him. The yin and the yang. Just like when they talk about the yin and the yang, it was one. They were just one being. They wouldn't. And them separate into two. So it was the first being was not a man, it was not a woman, it was yin and yang, one being that separate into male and female. And then give birth, and he could have reproduced at will. He could have reproduced without having this in a same body. So technically it was not a woman, it was not a man. It was just
why that's false. I'll tell you why that's false, yeah. Because bro, the women like you know we live in water right now. Like you're in water right now. You're in a womb right now. When you go outside, you think that's air you're breathing in. Yeah, it's oxygen. We're inside water. Yeah, we're all inside water. Yeah, inside the womb. Women are first, bro. That's just by law, like with nature.
Bro, you're brainwashed, bro. By your.
You better let me finish. Let me finish. Have some courtesy in the man. Let me fucking finish. Yeah, women are the only ones who are here, and then they created us, bro. They created the masculine. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have nipples, bro. Why do you think you got nipples?
No, but women understand. Listen, bro. You're right. Listen, there is some truth to it because the Egypt, as I say, them have the yin and the yin. They were both. They were once. They were one being at a point in time. The first one was there was no separate species. They were one. You understand? And then after a while, then give birth to a man and then give birth to a woman. That's how them separate. But the original person was one. And that is Egyptian belief, not coming from me, by the way. Egyptian belief.
Egyptian belief also told you not to go against gravity. See, these people are doing this on purpose in order to get people to produce more male child. Because look, this is what I'm saying to you, bro. I promise you, I'm tapped in with the ancestors that type of way. And I notice our relation to the tree. See, just like only when the tree is under extreme stress or deprivation of food, that it gets stressed out and it'll turn into a male. See, and that's just like the male, it has the outward pollen sac. It got the outward pollen sac the same way. Bro, women are the ones, bro. I cracked the code.
Let me ask you a question. Did you grow with your father? Are you a single man, child?
No, I'm not. I did grow with my father.
Oh, okay.
All right, and he was silent because he was a man's man. You know, that's
brainwashed, bro.
No, not at all. Because this is the cold part, right? Our relationship to the tree is deeper than people think. That's why when you ground, you're really supposed to hug a tree, because hugging a tree is the maximum amount of electricity that you get into your body. You know, yeah. They feed us, we feed them. We both need the sun. We both, it's our roots.
So you're saying woman is God then? You're saying women are gods?
And goddesses, yes. Yes.
Women are the creator of all. Women are the creator of all, right?
Straight up.
Listen, that's not a fact. That's not a fact. It's a fact, bro. Not a fact.
Everything that I broke down to you about how the tree under stress and all that produces the pollen sac I promise you, because I grow, bro. So and I'm telling you, like, I don't believe that it's no accident that I experimented with that, because like the tree has to stay female its entire lifespan in order for the tree to produce fruit. So it's actually clearly simple, bro, if you really give yourself a chance to think about it. And then once it develop the pollen sac, it'll pollinate all your other plants.
So basically, Adam and Eve is a lie then. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
There was no Adam and there was no Eve.
No Adam or Eve.
And then she come from him. Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. That makes no sense.
Clemens, to answer your question, we've always been on the planet Earth. If you study the Americas, mate, people in the Americas were doing their own thing, thriving out their own civilizations, right? Yeah. And we weren't back to the new religious stuff, so no Christianity, none of that stuff.
No. Religion is just a controller, bro. I don't believe in religion.
What I'm saying, Richard. So you asked me Yeah, life started where we come from, Richard. We know that. Why do you looking outside of yourself? Well, some mystical explanation or some aliens brought us here, or we mixed with some alien people, and now we're here. Or no, Bridget, we've always been on the planet.
All right, where will consciousness come from? Where will intelligence come from? Why the monkey not intelligent? Like, why the
Because they're not from where we're from.
Why is it out? No, answer the question. Why we are the only sentient being on this planet? Is that an accident?
No.
You're not answer my question. You just say no. Answer the question.
Well, you're basically saying, why monkeys not the chosen ones? Why are we the chosen ones?
No. My question is, fish, fly, mosquito, cockroach, rat, dog, every other billions or trillions of species on the planet are dumb. Why we are the only intelligent sentient being that can create?
Bro, we're men and women, bro. We're real. We're not fucking out.
Okay, yeah, male and female, rat, male and female, roach, male and female, donkey. So why we are the only creatures on this planet have this level of super intellect? Is that a coincidence? Why not? You're answering?
You're not answering my question, but I don't know.
You don't know. You know something, bro? I respect that, bro. I respect that you honestly tell me that you don't know and hold it ego.
I respect that. Right, I respect it.
All right. But listen, I am not saying I am absolutely correct. What I am saying is I listen to where Christians have said, I listen to where Allah Islam have said, maybe listen to everybody. I'm a common sense that tell me say this is not an accident. And me look on every story. And the story will make more sense to me is when them talk about the beings and what they there. And me see evidence of the beings and I see bones and I see giants and the story makes sense. You see me? Because them say we're genetically modified, bro, which is not a coincidence. Just like how they modify white people from black people. Simple, it is possible. It is possible. Okay. Also see them fire one rocket in the sky. I don't know if you see that video there. Operation Fishbowl. They fire one nuclear bomb in the sky and they tell me say they have space. And when we look on this rocket, brother, it has splashed by water. You see me? Like a firmament. You understand? And you can go check it out.
Yo, bro.
And the Bible talk about that, brother. And the same cultures them all over the world, including Egyptian. Every culture talk about there was a dome over the planet.
Yo, I'll tell you why. Okay. Maybe because...
Taina, come deal with this, please. Taina, come up. I need you here.
We are the sun, bro. We are the sun.
Eh?
We are the sun, innit? That's why we're so intelligent and we have like this intellect. Like we can do certain shit.
Because we're the sun. Does that make logical sense to you?
Yes, bro.
So the sun, we are the sun, but every other animal is not the sun.
They're not.
And where's the logical sense in that?
Because, bro, we got souls, bro.
But listen, the ancestor and tell we said the reason why our soul, they even check out the soul thing, brother. Check it out. The soul where human have and the animal soul is two different souls. You see me? The human soul, them have that's why the Bible said God create man in our image. Apart from the Bible, the cultures them all over the world, including the West Indian culture, the Aztecs them, including the Nordics them, which is Vikings them, including Greeks, and every single culture all over the world talk about the soul. And them say the God, the eternal beings them, there was some eternal beings them cannot die, them immortal. You see me? Here say the human soul is immortal, it cannot die. We are immortal beings that live in a fleshly body, in a mortal body. You see me? According to the ancestors them, you see me? So them say our soul, the reason why we're so smart is because we have the essence of God in a way. You see me? When the animal them don't have, the animal them have a beginning and an end, they're not eternal. That is the difference between the human soul and the animal. And we have the capability of learning and becoming smarter and smarter each time because we have the eternal God soul in our way. That's why the Bible says God created man in our image. You see me? But the Bible kind of twist it up still because and that the original source. The original source then splice the DNA of the eternal being with genetic splicing to create us.
Nah, yo, I'm not gonna lie here. You're not all the way wrong in it. Because obviously, like, there's no way like how we are now. There's no way we were like this like 300,000 years ago, innit? Like obviously we're more intelligent and smart and stuff like that. Like I don't understand what you're saying. Like, you got DNA of like so-called extraterrestrial aliens.
Exactly. The reason what happened is that over a course of time, the people them conquer nations and fight against nations and rewrite the story and twist it up in a for them own political agenda to control the masses of people and mix it with neuroscience by using fear and tell them, oh, if you don't believe me, you're gonna die and go to hell. Just like I will make it find out hell was the reason we added dark. They just recently tell it our money and they just recently tell it our money and himself, I repeat. Oh, yeah, record me.
You know why, bro? Because there's no way that, we're just here like this without there being... Because, bro, all of us here agree that there's, like, intelligent beings, on, like, other land or whatever, like, out there in the universe.
Brother, let me tell you something when we find out, brother. It's crazy. People like them tell you about space and healing and all them something, brother. Me here say, alright, what you don't take my word for it. Because I just pass on the knowledge when me research to Uno. You see me? When me understand is we have a soul. This soul is beyond this physical realm. You have different realm. You see me? How me know say this true? Because I never used to believe it. I never used to believe it when the Bible tell me, brother. Or where this stone tablet tell me. The reason why I believe it because I see evidence. You see me? I see the giant bone them. I see the giant stone them all over the world. I notice all that culture them talk about the flood. And I notice... Bro, just look at the phone!
Who was that?
Brother,
Who was that?
What is? Yo, you're trying to brother, you know, bro. The people them know all them information about so they're saying.
What do you call it now? The tablet. The tablet you was talking about, that's from ancient Egypt, yeah?
Which what?
The tablet that you was talking about in stone.
Them all over the world, not just Egypt. Them in a
wait, chemist, I got a picture of what you're talking about. I'm gonna put it up right now because I think you might be right, bro.
Listen, let me tell you something. Let me get to the point. Because before that crazy guy that come up, I don't know who come up with that show. You see, when I understand is the soul, the Bible, twist up the story. Tell us about if you're bad, you go heaven. If you're good, not go so.
That's in Christianity, though.
Yeah. What I understand about the soul is that because the extraterrestrial is eternal, so them cannot die. You get me? They mix it with our soul is eternal. We can't die. Our consciousness cannot die. Our body can die. You see me? And what them do? They create a system. The dome. They have a dome like some magnetic field. We capture the soul. Them and recycle them in. This sound crazy, but them say they use the sun. The sun uses the recycle.
Come back again. Oh Lord! All right, let me speak because everybody's been speaking. No.
Just projections of. And that's all we care about.
I want your number else.
They create artificial intelligence to stop because they don't have any real intelligence. And how you tell the difference is a human being has the ability to change. A messenger has a different soul than a human being. The messengers are here program artificial intelligence. The messengers are here to tempt and sway people who have souls. And they do it quite effectively. But when you go back to roots, the way you tell if you're a human being or just a messenger, a co-opted bot of artificial intelligence, is you can change
the ability to change its mind.
Whatever Roseanne said, it's about humans.
So it's all about the mind.
Never question more ask it,
No.
Can you pull up this on the AI, please? It's so like in a
We need AI.
Every time I talk, you don't want to talk over me. What from you, Christian? What? Spirit. Please.
Aboriginal, yeah, nobody Aboriginal.
Your mind.
Let's get up on the American panel and then show you up like a big Batman. That's not your mama man. And that's what Batman. Big Batman. Cut his bum. And then like your stomach. Lordy.
hey, no, come on.
We are made up of source. We are from the universe. That's why we are carbon. We are carbon beings. Yeah? We are different from the rest. And as you was talking about slicing up and all them kind of things there, that is a clone.
Yeah,
I definitely know that's a clone.
Tino, you're right. Let me tell you something, Tino.
Right.
You're correct. Listen, Tino,
The
you're correct.
consciousness is your mind. Have you watched Matrix?
Tino, listen to Tino.
No.
You're correct, Tino. But there's a structure to it. There's a level to it. You're correct, but there's a level to
Everything
it.
Everything you touch is your mind. Your mind is controlled. Why you think these demons or whatever you call them want to control our minds? Do you know who you really are?
Hey, Tino, can you type in this way? Type what did the ancient ancestral them believe before modern science and all that crap? Type it. What did the ancestral them believe about your soul before differently from an animal soul?
You don't need to type in at all. You for know yourself. The ancestor speak to you.
All about
the
your mind.
No, I'm gonna need to hear nothing for the internet. I want to get internet and get free.
No.
Ancestors used to vibrate through the sun and the moon. What the hell is wrong with you people? Shut up.
Learning information. Learn. Get knowledge. Knowledge. Nothing is wrong in getting knowledge. Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is wisdom, knowledge and understanding.
Your
unconscious have to go back to the tree and nature. You have to the internet.
Why not check out what I'm asking? Are you scared?
I'm not scared to find out anything.
So when I said type in.
What do you mean?
Just type in when I say. Type in what did the ancestral them believe before Christopher Columbus, before modern science, when they brainwash you and colonization.
Oh yes, no, that's what them put in the algorithm. Come on, man. But that's what they put in the algorithm. You're not gonna know.
No,
brother. My mother 101 and her husband are 98. Them don't know nothing about them shit here. You can have two elders, no man.
Hey, Tino, you can just do it. On the AI and say, I want you to tell me everything with kind of different beliefs about different timelines.
Just do it because I'm really recording your voice. Say it again.
So why are you recording my voice?
Because I want you to tell the exact words what you want from the AI.
All right. What I'm saying is that can you ask the AI what did the ancestors then believe before modern science? What is the difference between the animal soul? Type in what is the difference between the animal soul or the human soul. You can check Mesopotamian culture. You can get Egyptians or before. You don't want to hear nothing about no Christianity. Because Christianity 2,000 years ago that come out, isn't it?
Yo, chemist. I'm not gonna lie, yeah, bro. I'll be real. What you're talking about, yeah, it's just a bunch of nonsense, bro. Like, I was chatting shit, I don't agree with you. Yeah, it's a bunch of nonsense.
It doesn't matter if I agree with me. That doesn't change the fact that it's true. Is it?
Making from AI.
It doesn't matter. Just say that.
We're all the same. How are you the same as a white man, etc.? You're not the same as an African, bro.
What are you saying? What are you talking about?
You're basically saying just because some extraterrestrial intelligent beings created and we all come from the same shit, bro. What are you talking about, bro? Yeah, chat fuckery, dog. I don't know about that.
You them glad them get internet, you know, them can't go on Google or type it.
I'm telling you something. Me not afraid. Me not afraid to learn, but
You don't want to learn nothing.
I'm not scared. I'm telling you something. Me notice that in a society, they make me afraid to learn.
You can't teach me nothing. I'm glad to travel. I'm grateful for. I'm glad to know nature.
You don't be arrogant.
Everything you're supposed to learn is in your blood. It's in your family.
Your theory is that if you learn by
no. What you're typing is
we learn by facts, by delusion. That's what we learn.
Ask you a question. Tell you abroad. We can't deal with them detail, them indoctrination, them education. It's in the chat. It's in the chat. Let me ask you a question. No, me ask you a question.
Just be emotional. You're being emotional. Being emotional, not logical.
Have we got our own internet? No. What they put down to them internet, it will never come up with. Right. Am I wrong or right? You're right. Okay then. So I ain't got time to argue with people about this nonsense because the thing is with these people, they think they know. But you don't know until you go into nature. You can't know nothing until you go to nature.
What do you mean by going to nature? What do you mean by going to nature?
Many cultures believe that spiritual emanated natural objects like trees, rocks, animals, the moon, the sun, the stars. That's what our ancestors were about.
No, but you're... Oh, God, man. When I write... Listen, the universe... Listen. I'm telling you.
It's in our memories. It's spinal gland. To remember.
Listen, we are all a part of God. Okay? We are all a part of the universe. That is correct.
Universe, yeah.
Yeah, that is correct. However, it never happened by accident. It was designed. Okay?
It is designed.
Yes, it never happened by coincidence or magic and feelings. It was actually intelligently designed. But I am not saying you're wrong. We are a part of the universe. Yes. Okay.
So you don't believe that a woman can breed herself, but it was designed.
Not according to feelings or what me I do?
I'm not listening to what you're saying.
Well, let me answer your question. I believe, according to when me read up about the Egyptian and believe and all ancestors them I tell me say, not me, not my opinion, not my personal ego. I personally believe that there was the yang and the male and female was one and them separate.
They separated. Okay.
Yes. Them separated. Yes, according to the Egyptians.
Okay. So you still say we came from the universe. You believe is not knowing because believing is not knowing. So I'm not disrespecting. Yeah. So you believe that we came from yin and yang, which is the opposite. Yes. But then we come from the universe. But you still don't believe that a woman can breed and fertilize her own sperm to make a fetus.
Can you do it?
And I'm saying we're on a lower frequency. That's what I was trying to say because I couldn't unmute myself. We're on a lower frequency. But you know what?
Yeah.
You know what? Not comparing myself. I'm not comparing anybody else. So make sure you get that message. But fish do it. Sharks do it. They still do it today. So why don't you believe that a woman can impregnate herself those centuries and centuries and centuries ago?
Because there's no documentation.
It comes from the universe, so it is designed for a woman
to impregnate herself. Fertilize herself.
That's why woman more than man. Him come back again. Why do you not believe? It's just how we believe. What on the time and I give back. You see the belief system, it has messed up a lot of people. Did you know that before the child become a man, it was a woman? When you're pregnant, you go to do his scan, they tell you the child is going to be first. A woman, before be a man. That's why a man and a person can't do it. Woman and person breastfeed. Come on, man.
Yeah,
you need to do better than this. You can't believe and this and that.
Let me ask that question. Wouldn't you not
agree? I'm tired of you and this question.
Wouldn't you not agree that
now, believe me, cook me a cooker now, I'm a gas turn off. And I believe it turn off.
So can you have kids without a question?
I want, please, help me. Murder.
Kenneth, every man.
Listen, ladies, man, you ladies are delusional.
Kenneth, every man.
You create facts based off of feelings, not logic.
Listen, every man.
If a woman
ever live.
Listen. I'm gonna be honest. Females are correct, 50% correct and 50% incorrect. You're trying to say that a woman is the reason why there's existence and blah blah blah. No go so. When me trying to say according to what's documented by our ancestors, there was one being. He was neither male, he was neither female. And he could reproduce. So is that a woman?
You're not talking about what your grandparents talk about. So what you on? Your grandparents don't say.
My grandparents are stupid, man. They didn't listen. All of your grandparents were stupid. All your grandparents were stupid. You know why they were stupid? Because they were brainwashed by colonization and imperialism.
What I say do you know?
Somebody pronounce this word for me. PARTH.
Hey, listen. Nice. Listen. I'm telling you, woman, I'm agree with it. It is found that way because if there was one being, male and female energy, we create and then separate. So technically, if you want to claim the right, so that's a woman. It's not a woman. It is a male and female, which was one and then separate.
That's woman.
Man, that's a method.
Listen. Why do you think you got your tell you when the Egyptians
down below? That's
first being. The Egyptians said the first being.
Yeah, you study them people, them Bridget.
We
study this for the things that I'm going to get back and forth. Who come first, man or woman? What I do know is, in our culture, it has the weapon. It's man and woman.
Yeah, this man and woman.
Listen to me, right? Done the argument. It don't make any sense. You talk about woman was first, man talk about man was first. At the end of the day, you can't say was first. Okay, cool, no problem. We're going to day, right? We need one and every that's how man, woman, and children, that's our natural liberty, right? This patriarchal talk and patriarchal talk, that's foreign stuff. That's foreign stuff. That's not indigenous stuff to the Americans. No, we wasn't a matriarchal or patriarchal. Both people ruled. Sometimes men ruled, sometimes men ruled.
Welcome, Ron. We have a new panelist.
Politics. We don't want feminism.
It's not feminism. No, it's not. Stop it. None of us are feminism. No. That's my hate men. I hate men.
No, someone new.
3 boys. Hello. You can tell me that
I hate women. Well, you're Hindustani, bro. Lift up.
I hate women.
I'm Hindustani.
I don't know.
I'm Hindustani.
What they come with this feminism thing.
feminism.
All over the whole world.
No, you're confusing it.
To divide men
No,
from men.
no, chemist, you're confusing it. It's not feminism. It's not. I got 3 boys myself. Yeah, and I got the father.
So you hate that? You hate
the grandmother. So how can I hate men? Tell me. Remember, get the question. You hate women. You hate women then. You get any question.
I love women.
Over here, we don't deal with feminism. You know? Your story about my mind. Do you know that they always try to take what woman, what race, if you're going to put race into this, what race of woman is always put down? And that would be your answer.
Listen, in modern time, black BLK woman, but before Christopher Columbus, they used to worship black women. Honestly, they used to worship BLK woman as king, as like royalty, like gods, like the Black Madonna. Have you ever heard of the Black Madonna? The Black Jesus? Yes. They used to worship black women. Seriously.
So
We were the goddess. That's where the word goddess comes from.
What changed? What changed?
What changed is that the elites them, just like me that explained before, the elites them, they not enslave everybody, and and then the darker shade of people and the white, and then the darker shade and the lighter shade of people them do one big massive war overthrow the elites them. And the elites them say, we're going to free all brown people from slavery and give them land and give them benefits and make them join a club to support us. And then black people must constantly be slaves. You see me? And then they start pass one law in the 1700s say anybody who is brown and anybody who willing to have browner kids and they will give them citizenship for the United States of America. And then later down the line in the 1800s, this Charles Darwin guy come with this brainwashing thing about evolution and monkey and them rubbish that they talk about money from monkey. You see me? We're not going to go so. And then start the eugenics and sterilize the BLK woman them and I'm start picture of them too. And the cabbage patch kids, I mean we would hear about that. And then them incubate the kill them and make it they wicked. They go as far as doing globally. And make it illegal for black people and kids.
Transformers as well.
So what me say makes sense now, Tina?
Yeah, I think you just answered your own question on why it's not in any text messages about a woman can breed herself.
Ah man, listen, man.
They're trying to downplay the black woman.
No, man.
They are.
Did you know that
You just answered my question.
No.
You just answered your own question.
No, you said something about downplay. Did you know that the Egyptians used to respect the woman? They literally have they don't call it the womb of life or something like that.
Big episode.
Yeah.
Do you wonder why it's not in no text that a woman can breed herself? Them centuries and centuries and centuries and centuries years ago.
Tell me, Mel.
No, that's what I'm saying to you.
Why they say a woman cannot breed herself?
They don't breed us. They don't.
That's a lie. That's a lie. Society real woman.
Because come on, think about it. They're trying to take away women. They're trying to take away our women. Yes, they're trying to take away our women for whatever reason, and trying to plant it inside a man's. Yeah, there's going to be men carrying babies soon. If we don't crack this down, no, seriously, you don't know the trick. No, do you know the trick?
Are you aware that society cater for woman more than man? Nobody not care about if you're a man.
In some aspect, but with women, if you're talking about if you're talking about neuromelanin women, no, They don't care for us. Yeah?
Oh my God.
You're trying to no, seriously. You think we don't have the same problem as you?
No, you guys are women are privileged.
You may have more to carry on your head than us, but we're still getting the same stick. You get it?
Yeah, I understand, but not as bad as us. Not as bad as
they want to erase the black or with the BLK with it. Put it that way.
big up everybody. They don't know you. Yeah.
Big up
That's what they're
DNA.
trying to do.
England, man.
DNA on 9.
Answer your question.
Yeah. No, it's not the BLK woman. It's BLK men and woman. Don't exclude the men.
No, I said, I'm not saying that we don't have more flack than you. You lot do carry so much. I'm not like erasing you lot from all your problems that you're having.
Yeah.
But I'm saying this is the way they can downplay the BLK woman.
Yeah, but you have to say
Raise
the man.
us.
But the man
What
get
we
affected
used
too.
to, yeah, but erase us from what we used to be.
Yes.
So you get it?
Yeah, that's true. But no, but if you raise men, it's not just woman, it's not man and woman alone, they do it to men too. You see, it's the black community overall, it's not just women. The black community overall.
It's not a race, you know, because you have to wonder, how did Madonna get her baby?
She get her baby by artificial insemination. If that is true. If she was a virgin, it wouldn't be scientific, it's not magic.
Okay, they would say that, wouldn't they?
But you see it in modern time. They do it.
Don't you understand the play though? Because you couldn't even answer me with Mary how she got pregnant.
My answer, I say artificial insemination. If that is true.
There you go. That's what I'm saying again. Artificial. You really think they're gonna tell you the truth on how we were as women those days, centuries and centuries ago? They're gonna downplay it and say artificial. Just like how Eve came out of Adam. How did Eve come out of Adam? From the rib? And you will still believe that story?
You know what I'm going to do, I'm going to do some research on that.
Yeah,
and then when I talk to you again, me present. Yeah. Because I don't really want for this people where I say, but are not, right? Because as I say, I don't stay like other people where if them anything they're not sure about, they say, oh yeah, rubbish. Oh, no, that was something. No, but that's this. I am neutral. Okay? I'm like that. That's an interesting topic for me to check out. Yes, I'm definitely not going deep in it.
So sometimes you have to question certain things. They only want to put things in what they want.
Yeah, like, you know what, my past a little bit on that. How can Mary?
I can't even say the name much less. I know what I'm talking about.
How the hell can Mary have a child without a man? That not to make too logical to me, but the only possible logical.
You haven't seen it.
The only logical explanation I can think about is what they're doing in a modern time now when they put the sperm in the egg and fertilize the egg without a man. That's the only logical thing we can think about, but we'll do some more research to see if there's another way how they're doing it.
Because you remember, if you look up the bees, the shark.
You want something for me? I have something on me. You want to know?
Why? But now, like, sometimes I wonder if that's a true thing, because male and female essence.
See, I'm going to talk to a waste of time. While we are losing a lot, everybody are taking it. While we are wonder where this come from and that come from. All of them, so it's just waste of time. Waste of space and time. Everybody's colonizing our land, taking our resources, and we're talking about man and woman come first and all that garbage and what we believe. And like, come on, man. We're the only people talking about that nonsense. That's not just.
So what we need to do to get back with land our wealth and get back.
Listen, when I specifically talk to you, I'm just talking about overall. The Asian never get deport from the Dominican Republic, which is a part of the continent, which is Finland. What we are going to do about that? Me no want airborne, giant them garbage to the body read. At the end of the day, not benefit none of it. Chinese people are bail. When we attack this, they will bail. Guess what? Somewhere we got one college and we feel like we know everything. Somewhere we just go in our university and the white man tell us, say, yeah, man, we don't go on our university, our heads well big and think them and do something good for it. No, bitch. They're colonizing your brain. Them not tell you what you're thinking, and them not tell you what you think.
We know say college is a brainwashing thing. Yeah, we know that. Yeah.
Everything with them is brainwashing.
We have to unlearn to relearn.
Yeah, we know that.
Every single thing.
Yep.
People who are oppressed now, would live beneath you and not take your resources, now go tell you to tell the right thing. Why them think they say it tell you everything negative about yourself?
So
them not tell us how you first today in the world. Them not tell you how you believe everything. Them not tell you how you are the real God with them.
How is it that we are people reclaim? We are reclaiming? What is the strategy?
Me no want you. Come ask for that. Come talk about that.
Yeah.
We don't want you to talk about. I'm supposed to come out for 6 live. I don't want to talk about this garbage.
Yo, you
garbage. I'm tired of hearing about the garbage. My from Pakistan people, we used to call them cool back in Jamaica. Yeah? And then to become the Indian now and take our identity and our violence. And then they talk about maybe watch a video, but cancer. No, I ain't got time for that. No, everybody else are dealing to take over. I ain't got time for that. This is what I think. This is what's going on now.
Yeah, so we all get the reclaim back when you take it from. Tell me.
No, I'm just saying, what is the strategy?
I ain't got time to them. Talk.
We have to unlearn to relearn.
We need to build an army. What is the strategy? We need to conquer them. What is the strategy?
Tear down the system.
Tear down the system.
Don't work. Don't go school. Don't go university. Don't pay no friggin' bills.
Yes. The slave system. Modern slavery.
We have to go back in our rightful status as West Indian people, indigenous West Indian people. We have to go back to we were the first. We have to go back to we were the first royals, and we are the indigenous people from the Americas and the West Indies.
Yeah, but we need a military though. We need a military.
We need a military, but military not gonna also get us back our identity, because the first thing you have to do is start claiming who it is. Oh, you're gonna get a military and fight for somewhere.
We are talking about the history. I say rubbish in our help. You're not contradicting yourself there, so.
I'm not contradicting myself. I said the first thing you have to do, give me a chance. Can me have an idea? Can me come off for this in a minute? Can me keep on that time for the people that look up for? The first thing I have to do is identify who it is. Just when you know say that on your hand, you're not gonna make nobody come take it for you because it feed your family.
Yes.
That's the first thing. It's when I identify you as the West Indian indigenous people, nobody can take this from you. Yeah. You're West Indian. This is how we live by. The next thing is we're in a continent which is a part of Canada and the Americas. When people don't know that, when people don't think of them are just Jamaican. No, we are in a continent. Look what the American them are the nation them. Them on their own land. But they tell you say we come from Africa.
Yeah, that's not the agenda. Yeah.
That's the first thing we have to start with.
Yes, we don't come from Africa. Let's go.
Yep.
Would you build an army?
But so we need woman want them to be something to support us, and we support them, and we love each other, and we unite. The first thing we need, we women need to unite with us, right? Because obviously we're divided, and if you want to start from that personal level, and then after that, now we Jamaicans and the Black Americans, them and the West Indians, they unite. And look how we look, and we need to look at ourselves as one. Because the Europeans, them unite, them have the European Union, right? No matter where you come from all over the world, America, India, America, whatever European country, them unite, and they give each other privilege. But when it comes to BLK, we don't unite. You see me? And when it comes to China unite, India unite, but we have the problem. So we need to do exactly what the other race them do. Unite.
So, did you know that we taught the other races and we just forgotten about ourselves? You know that we used to protect the other races and forgot about ourselves?
Who used to protect the other races?
We.
Yes, you're right.
Right, so they
protect them and don't care about ourselves.
Right. So
that's the problem. We are talking about we don't like African say they don't like we don't like North American, Black American, I like Jamaican, and we don't like this and man, fuck that shit, man. We need to unite. You see, we need to have the United States of Africa. We need to unite in the Caribbean. You see me? Just like how the white people and unite in America, Europe, China, not China, America, Europe, and all in Spain country, and unite to keep up.
You are going to unite Africa. We're not African. This is the first thing I'm going to do, Aboriginal. You're going to leave that back and go over Africa. We're not African. Hear me?
That is the problem.
We're not African. So any unite, you're going to unite. You're going to go on the continent and unite with them. You know the kind of continent now, we're not the same people.
We are the lowest race in the world.
No, you are.
We were the strongest race in the world before Columbus. We used to rule the world. Most vulnerable. We ain't like it or not. We're the most vulnerable. Hold on. So let me ask you, I'm going to tell you why I say so. China own them land. England own their land. What kind of land we own? Right now, King Charles. King Charles.
Just give one book and teach you for reading. That's it, clap on the internet and like you know so many no jack shit.
So let me say around. Listen to me.
You come on in the life, not one for yourself. They make yourself say people like you, people like you extra deal with it, but people like you we're the condition we're not African. We don't come from Africa. I mean, the race.
Me not try unite, but just try to tell you the problem, what weakness you have. But just highlight the weakness.
No, but we're not the problem because we don't come from there.
Let me ask you a question. Would you say black people is united or divided? Yes or no?
We're not black.
Oh my God. Are we united or divided? question. Answer this question, then, bro. Answer this question, then, bro. You may want to answer that question. Why is it that Chinese people, when you come from China or different part of China, or if you come from Europe, why is it that them have you have Euros from America, you have Euros from England, you have Euros from Spain, you have Euros from Germany? Why all of them can identify with each other and unite? Why? But we can't meet. That's the problem I'm saying. In modern time. In modern time. European Union, bro.
Name one ancestor in your family that is from Africa.
Name one ancestor. Yo, listen, let me tell you something, brother.
No, seriously.
Let me tell you something. Hey, nobody confuse me like that.
One question. I'm asking. No, don't switch from me. Don't switch from me, please. I beg you. Don't get emotional.
No, I'm not.
I'm not in it. I just asked you one simple question before I go. Name the ancestors that come from Africa in your family.
Me don't know nobody from my family.
Right. So therefore, do your genealogy by your surname. All right. Do your genealogy by your surnames. Your surnames are your surnames in the first place.
That's not my name. I don't know which Thomas.
No,
I don't know which Thomas.
No, they took it from us. You're not listening. Please. I beg you.
It's not.
Your surname is your surname. Oliver Cromwell files. Don't look it up. Yeah? If you're a researcher, sorry, brother. But if you're a researcher, go look it up. It's your surname. Now, if you trace it back to your grandmother, your grandfather, and so on, and so on, and so on, and you do not find one African name,
yeah,
then you're not African. And you have nothing to do with Africa.
Yeah. Well, all right.
All skin folk is not skin folk.
Yeah.
All black people are not the same, so
all skin folk is
you need to understand that. So, Chemist, so when you make these stupid statements, we are one race and big up yourself, we're all the same people. The reality is, when people have that mindset from the Western Hemisphere and they go to Africa, Africans don't have that same mindset. It's about they're not from here, you have no tribal connection.
They're stupid.
These tribes. Listen to what I'm saying, not to what I'm talking. I'm making a valid point to what I'm saying, to your comments, to your thought process. So when you see these type of statements, people like yourself, not you physically, but people have that mindset that we're all one people, one nation, and black means African. The reality is when they go to Africa, African people tell them, listen to what I'm saying. African people tell the native Africans tell the people from the Americas that they have no heritage and do not come from none of the tribes in Africa. And they have no land over there, and they're unalive there. So we're not from that continent. People just need to know that, and actually how to rectify this by actually speaking to their relatives, and like Tanya said, tracing their ancestry via National Archive records, which they call genealogy. Right?
Yeah.
If you do, as you were doing these type of stuff, these things, there'd be no more confusion. People don't do these type of things. People, went through 14 years or 10 years or watching people on the internet or social media, these so-called black people who are sell out, free me and I promote one bag of foolishness.
Yeah.
That's why we have confusion. Yeah, so, people that need to no more confusion.
Yeah, you know, you know what me not like about Africa? Me not like the fact that we not are black in the area. You see now, the West Indies are millions of black people there a long time. However, like I would say a small percentage, like 10%, did actually get imported from Africa to Jamaica, isn't it?
How can you prove that, sir? You're just making claims. You're making claims, speculation, but there's no actual evidence to say that. You keep quoting the white man. Right, the white man is a blasted liar.
All right, so you're saying that the Catholic Church.
Let me speak, bro. Let me speak. Let me speak, bro.
So why are trying to say that never happened?
There's fraudulent claims that white people were slaves. About that, Native Africans come to America as slaves. It's white people. Go read and research that. The white Richard Roseville is a Caucasian white woman that came to Jamaica as a slave. Go research that, Bridget. Yes, thousands of white people, yes, women and children, right, and man was taken to the Americas or to the Caribbean, right? Yeah. And it's one of the plantations. So if you don't know this, then you don't really know what you're talking about, Bridget. History is a liar. History is a lie. That's why I'm telling people. When I said that some people have European ancestry, it ain't no whitey people, Bridget. It's original European that was sent to the Caribbean and the Americans. You know, black Europeans, they're no rooted Africans, right? Yeah. It's like the American Indians are no rooted Africans, Bridget. Yeah. Because people don't do their genealogy, people come to speculation. Now this hearsay Chinese, with no evidence, and it's something foolish. Because people know who you are, but you don't know who you are, right? When we convict they say you're a slave and you're African, you're outside there because no, you're not African, Bridget. That's a lie. All of them could replicate what I try to put you into Africa. That's a blasted lie. The truth of people from the Americas are sent over there. But because people don't research, they don't know nothing about nothing. Are you aware of the church? I don't care about the church. I don't care about the church, so I'm talking about the real history. The real history is the American Indians sent there to Africa, Bridget.
So, okay, so your research, no black people never come from Africa.
No, they didn't come from Africa, but I told you, the place they came from around the Americas, and they sent to the Caribbean as punishment, right? Yeah. People from the Caribbean that was the revolution or revolting, some of the people, they sent them outside around the Americas, and some of them went to Europe and Africa, Bridget. That's what truly happened. The plus African people come here. It's a real history.
Yes, me get it. But me just say a small percentage. Me never tell us.
A small percentage, Bridget. That's the same thing they do. I use the same thing there.
That's what's happening. Africanize our people to take over their land. You know more about Africa.
I know they did that.
You know more about everything else more than know about the whole continent. How does that make sense?
Them did actually, people used to name Native American and then change it from Native American to African American. So me know say that was a fact.
Yeah, but they put the so-called Native American were you.
Yeah, me know that, dog. Me know. I know.
Then why you don't talk with them? Say that talk extra. One extra.
I was saying, actually, we're not Native American, we're indigenous to the Abuela land, right, which is actually modern-day Americas, right? Indigenous means that you come from the soil. Native means you immigrate from yourself.
Original indigenous people, they work.
No really extra. When I passed Native American, when you never really met certain people, met people from the land. There's several people and certain things, right? To say original and the natives as well.
As far as I can see, everybody they black before the 1600. Are they white people that eugenics and lab make them mutations to recently strict? You see, they never exist before 1600. So the people in come over here are BLK people. You see, not no. And when they change up the narrative and start telling us that the Indian them are white, some brown skin Indian went, no go so. You see.
Africa, the white person, but the same people you see every day, the white man, he's African. Do you know that? He was the original African.
I'm sorry, the white man was the original African.
Yeah.
Yeah, but according to what I understand and what I research, there were no white people before the 1600s.
The Caucasus Mountain, I think it is.
I know say don't get me wrong, the genome with the straight hair and straight nose, they exist, but the complexion never exists. That complexion matter.
I'm saying the word Africa itself come from Africanus, who was a white conqueror.
Africa didn't hear Alcoban. That's the original name for Africa, not Africa. Africa is Africa.
Yeah, but alright, this is the problem, right? If the name was Ankabalan, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying if that was the name. Even nowadays don't call themselves that. If you want to bring some farmer indigenous into the land, why Africa is African?
Central Texas Expressway.
I'm not sure if I agree, because the European them change it to Africa.
No, but I'm saying if the European change it to African and you are supposed to be indigenous to that land, why take on the European name if you don't like them so much?
No, listen, I understand say the BLK was already all over the world long time, and they recently come in a history and like the 1600 and come with a new social experiment and eugenics and sterilization and selective breeding to create this new race to dominate with. That is where me have evidence with historical records and pictures and protests and you can check out eugenics. Literally at that is it? So and them stick to them white race to dominate with. That is what they do. And them push you at the bottom when we did at the top. You understand? And them brainwash everybody through school and college. We say till we do have past reality.
We know the same people, African, Asians, and Caucasian, they're the same people. You know they're the same DNA.
Yes, I know the Chinese were BLK. The Chinese were BLK. I know that.
This is what I'm saying. Anyway, the local Chinese states and teach today, the other people they English, African people, it's negative. It's just linking. We're not the same people, right? We're not the same people, but we have no monkey DNA. People from Mexico have no monkey DNA, but we're all the same, or one race, no, we're not. Different type of species, but not the same species, Africans. We got dark skin. They got dark skin stuff like that, because we're not. No. We're not the same people, bitch.
We're not the same culture.
Same nation, we're the same race.
We're not the same culture.
We're race.
Yeah, sure about that one.
We are not the same people. We are not the same people. Not because of melanin skin, mean that may have the same blood, and may have the same people. Common sense. Lack of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.
They are what? You know why they're our enemy? Because
why you're not from you? Because they're foolish. You can't talk to them. Tired of you.
In your opinion, that's foolish because you don't reach the level up. I am.
Me don't want to reach your level. You don't have no level.
You understand what I'm saying?
You don't have no level. You're worse than my son who are 8. You may see everybody in the same. Not night.
We are not the same. How come an African can impregnate? Because a dog can't impregnate a pig.
Yeah, but you know about that?
You understand what you're saying?
We keep the same shut up women, Bridget. We know women and men that were farmers, yes. Women, they would have to take the other shot. So they have all children. The same for all women, right? When they them were foreigners, that's not indigenous to the Americans. Right? Same thing. They take a shot. So they have to be with the Bridget.
Okay, answer this question. We're not arguing. We'll have a logical, intelligent debate. Answer this question. Hold on. Answer. Don't run for the answer. Do not run. Answer this question. All right.
So you pictures of what you call it? You're just chatting nonsense. You're chatting nonsense. No, sir. No, man. You're not allowed to talk, man. You did enough.
No, you are talking about a rubbish, brother.
No, sir.
Brother,
I could pick up pictures. I could pick up pictures, sir.
You just come with emotion like a girl.
No,
that's what you're doing.
You're tired of your voice. Tired of your voice, bro.
Well, we're tired of your voice, brother.
No, I'm tired of hearing you. You're going to read one book and think you know something.
Me know you
Them let's say America, you think you know something. That makes sense. I'm big garbage. You make me feel like more vomit. You come like a big Google.
So what me say wrong then? What did I say?
Shut up. You we need to get back to land. You're gonna giants all kind of blood clots. So you just say who know the giant because they talk about bumble. They tell them bumble clots.
Yes, sir, man. You're more than nobody, man.
I'm tired of your advice, trash. Football is a giant. The father is a giant.
Where you have to say? Where you have to say?
Who creates the pyramids? Yeah? Was it aliens? Was it people?
You know, you're not selling stupid, said alien.
Listen, you know why you're talking about that? You don't know research. You don't know what I want. You're brainwashed. That's why.
There's so much research to do. There's so much research that they never know so giants are indigenous brainwash.
You don't know nothing. You're living on one.
You can't teach me nothing at all.
You're living on the matrix. You don't know nothing. You don't know. You're living on one history. You don't know. You can't talk to me.
You're big and fool. You're ask about giants and the ideas. You fool. Just say we can look into that big Google.
Listen. I don't care what you have to say.
Because not a thing where you talk most of the time. Garbage.
Alright, but you won't tell me say, that's your opinion, but I don't mean say you.
When them let you was a Jamaica, you used to tell them to keep you down there. The people themselves, one of the virgin with they tell us, if I'm picking with them and they must have the road and chat. You want big go man. Years, then 8 times. Some guy, they now get it, and Chris now get it. Each one now gets it in a bedroom. Exactly. You get everything from yourself, from where you come from, looking around there. Where's your feet? Feet from Jamaica. Where's your other story? I'm walking the one getting at all. If I'm fine, I'll get one book. Ryan was just spinning around listening to them, but all I was doing my time. Trust me. If you see them go overseas and then get educated them get. You get them book and done it. Them teach you to read. They get bitch.
Even other guy, sisters, no, to strip it up, no matter how it is.
Talking about, it's a giant and all them things. And, you see the ants? You thinking these people are you see them calling people giants until today? So what are they talking about? Hello? 12, them are size 14. That's what they call them, giants. Dummy. Father, 6'7". We're size 14 and a half. And my sister's son is bigger than him. Dummy. And the father is not. Dummy. Really. These people are so slow, I can't deal with them, you know. The same people from Jamaican Island, them are worse. Put up a foolish this person now. We appreciate to be West Indian because you and me and everything. You come like, you know. Yeah, let the only thing, you know, you come with me thing and everything. You talk one back on monkey business. I walk them are the worst. They're telling you. You talk to the man for the past 2 hours and never make it. That's nice if you can't be asked to talk to him. But I said, oh, look at that to him, man, because I already know. This guy gonna piss me off right now for you cussing them out. Him and Chris cussing us. They better go start calling to your mama. So that's what we'll get to, because that just keep asking the stupid question. They're using their brains. No, man, you're not a brain. If you read one book and you're gonna have place to see what on. Did you hear? So they go in one place and they read a book and they read. And that's what he's talking about. We're talking about their life experience. These people never talk about life experience, you know. Never. They talk about what they read. When they buy shoes to my father, if he said back in Jamaica, me have to shop around. That's how big my dad is. I'm like 5'4". I'm very short. Get it from home. My mother, dummy. Stupid. Yes. Man, so I don't like talking to them because when I talk to them, they make me spread their grass. Because many people have to know them people, and the man tell them before I say, yo, the man is same people as we are. So, it's not humorous. All of this is people, all of this is place. All of this is better get that. Stuck it. We think this is Michael Jackson, we are the children Britain. And they're not the same people. But this big idiot everybody in the same box with one word. With melanated. I can't put up with them. Think like that in the time I can't. Because everybody can't forget. Some people have left them. My family, them who know where they have left. You know about that, you know about some people. You can't forget the money. I came out of here for like 3 hours. I didn't say nothing that makes sense. No, nothing that makes sense. Oh, Google the same thing. Google, man, in the card, but it's need to knowledge understand. You know, not a child. When they got that child, they might put up on contraceptives. I will ask them for you. Ask them why. And the girl them come from you. I don't know why you get for them. Dumb.
the other stuff like that I talk about. Yeah, UFOs, all these things. The other stuff. Like Jesus, just believe. It's a belief, man. And that's all the day I talk about. You know, see me saying in my house. And the day I say, oh, do you believe this? You believe that? You believe, you believe, you believe. You believe. Nothing factual. Believe. Walk around with belief. I ain't walking around with no belief. If you look at people know where you're not believing in that, thing. They don't got us nowhere. But they're saying the same, but people are believing. People are believing Jesus. People are believing Muhammad. Islam. People are believing in politics. People are believing leaders. People are believing education. People are believing anything. But they're not making sure. People else will be saying that everything is going to lie to people. So people believe that everything is going to change. Lamar, come here, baby. I don't want you to fuck them. They're never going to tell you. Without in the while. I just go by boat. I say, yeah, but maybe I was doing that. Because people of the chatted shit. Years. So I don't know what it's got zero tolerance. Level to people talking bullshit. We got a bullshit leader. Yeah. We got a bullshit leader. I think a bullshit leader. That's not toxic. Yeah, garbage. You ask him where they get over one. You ask him to tell him over. UFOs in a man, right? I want to rock my lawyer. You go to the better. You go to the bad. Where's the stick? Okay. Lord. West Indian America, stop it. You can't fly. Yeah, yeah, tell her. You can't fly. I'm a tired yeah, I'm sleeping. For a long time. A long time in there, nothing. No, it's not.
Something. And I try to bring him back to reality. You want to know what something will come out of the something with 5 big N. Out of the sea.
So, you know, you understand.
All of them talking about something. When I ask him, you can't tell me. And I'm not there right now. They might put the English and they might treat them like animal. And they on the whole land. We could talk about that now. When the backside they come and tell me about 10 animals come out of the sea with them and want something and something. You know why you got them from there? They didn't have the Bible. Read it and they never get turned away. I know we come read it too. If you go to school, we get to an education and come out of university to free. To get indoctrination and come out and like they know something. What this is the answer to you? Something. We can't be now, something that idiot. Everybody's the same. You walk around and everybody treated the same. You're not got China and people to the same. Everybody comes to control and dominate while they're talking everybody is the same.
These people are lost schools. They are really are lost schools. They really are lost schools, you know. Come out, they won't worship YT people, you know. Mm-hmm.
Stinks. Let's talk West Indian American Brit now. You want to come up. You want to come up. I want to talk about him and wait him. Him have a fly and I'll tell us something I love. Fly in my love. Heard of the flying. You no longer near people have a fly. So when we ever get by the land and then we fly. Hello?
No, I said, believe this, I believe that, man.
No, because one of them, when name come, me accidental name come, go and I like talk with my brain. I went in the pool and rock. When name, one of them, that just him one for real. Oh, then just not give him a book and tell him for real and teach him for real. So everything new to him are true. We have everything. We have beast animal. People have one of us something animal. How did they have giant and some something and they don't even have one of us something. One we never get by the land. And that more I know.
That more I know what to right now. I said, woolly for land, you know? You get me?
Everybody has taken it from people. We are the beast and all kind of thing. We come from everybody are the same all kind of story. And one of Africa, see if everybody are the same. One of China, One gonna make them seats. Let them tell you if everybody are the same, them big. But say them come like them one big boom in and them with the ball. One big hard ball. But them used to play cricket. All everybody are the same, all big cuckoo. Yeah. I put something in like and tell them for me. That's all them want to worry and believe. We can't get the belief out of them. Oh, we and them are the same. Oh, we and them are the same. This is one of Africa, one of South Africa, let them tell you. We will show you we and them are the same. Go down, they got some bomber ass clap. Let them say, hey, you know what, right? Fucking idiots. Making us say something around the world right now. Me I walk and look on nobody else here. Let's say we are lose everything. You can't do shot them and suffer. Eh? Everybody put them here. Come tell me about body at the same. Say and all kind of stuff. Yeah, but then them people are
Yeah, the African boy said, any of them lose it, they ain't got nothing. So you want to hear no more than that? Never suck on you.
we can't blame them. If we blame people, they're going to fight me. What people are the problem? What people are the problem? Them are the problem too. Because they just want to hold on to the story there. And you're on it and then they're going to fight and go do some crap of family dies. They want to hang on to it. Here, our accent one. Which are your family them there? They want to come. Tying accent, like our tying accent. We tried, didn't know. Didn't know nothing more than me. Where my claim? Hear them. Answer the accent. Answer do.
Right, start when you missed the betting. Some guy said he's high.
What's this thing?
There was two people in the betting. Was one cook Chris in the betting?
That one day in worse, the American one day. That big batty man one day, he was the worst. The American they make him look like they make Jamaica look like he never exist. Him take off for them up when they done with him one day. The Chris one, Christina. Kind of Christina. And then we come with that one here in nowhere. Oh, I don't know what the tribe name. I don't know one giant. And them foot is big. So by idiot.
You know, no. You're not going yet, man.
I don't want to wait for nobody to clock what one. I don't wait. Life short. Everybody can't bring with them love. Give me my care. And they kill them with me. You left the rest. Everybody can care because some of them people are determined. Full of a lie. They work with the American, they will do them genealogy. Some people will have a lie when they lie. And the lie sound good to them, you know. Well, they will lose everything.
Let me try to show you what I want. Say, yo, the land.
Somebody in the business. You know, when this man come here, when they ask the man what go on with the land, the man I tell me say, what we do forget about the land? So I said, then you talk all kind of story and I know that. I know me you talk about the land. When you talk about giant and one somewhere sip on wall and yeah, brother.
Yeah, man. Pussy, they not for run for the man, them and kill it.
worldwide, everybody posts it, yeah. Not give the girls, not give the men, no pussy until the land come back. Yeah, but we'll put out the worldwide good stuff. Let me look at man. I said that, and I took my ancestry that. Right? In the Americans, they don't get pum pum. No, pum pum. You think that is it? Yeah. I'm still right now, I'll back to them over take. Right now, no one will soldier them like Captain Man and them. Don't know send them group there. Don't do one them group there. Buckles and them group there. Really soldier them when they dip on the ground really. I start up for certain. You know, step them out. I let the grab there. You know, see how they buckle them left. You see what? You see it? They never take all them big man then and them big man they find out this now could have come enough wrong already, you see it? They send out the soldier them to come deal with the thing. I'll Indian from them a Walter and them look there. And then they come deal with the black and say, protect the black. Do so. So them a push out the youth them. But if now we come by here, we are talking about land and them things and as a militant youth, you should not talk about them things there. You talk about giant and baby and this and everybody are the same man. You see what them give them all them a book for me, tell them they never give them a book. How much book? Let me call that. How much book, brother? Everybody are the same. You have Stockholm syndrome, you get me? You can't go Africa go tell them, oh, that's how you do it, brother. You crazy. So you must be Africa, they are brother. Yeah, I think that you don't analyze them one another over the land already. That's all the South African them say, yo. We don't want to know about you with a kid. You know, see the South African them, I make them know, say, yo, we're not busy with one here. We don't want to know about you. You know, see the Ghanaian them, I say, hey, the land for the people, them, we're not dealing. So if I that them are dealing with the backside, you have to tell me about here now. Lick Jamaica. I say you know Jamaica lick about here and no size a continent. But you know giant a jack out of sky. You want conky the head. Gotta come man when you're ready. Program them. Because they not they want to find science and anything they like that we ancestors them when they marry them. Yeah. What are reason about one Africa? Yes, my brother. What if I love? Oh, that. No, sir, it's a brother. It's a brother. Today, man, only thing I go on the earth, right? We have to stay strong because you have no. Not even half that bit never been told enough, so we have a lot more to see, you know? Yeah, man. We have a lot more to see. It's just. No, them have a lot more to see because they don't watch we take the land, brother. Right. Them will watch this time, you see? True. You tell me right away. Oh, Lord, looks on the right that. Yeah, I got the right. The choice. So they got to go with that might, them can't use that might and beat to the right because that belongs to us. Isn't it? Yeah. Real. It just forces that time, you know. And just life, you know, and then everything's not revealed, you know. Yo, right now, it is time right now, yeah? So we just make sure, say, you know, I will tell you. I really think. You see? If we know the power we have down at Jamaica, then the power we have, we have to just live as one. You see, because our we have to fight for, brother. 7,000 islands you are getting. We have to fight for. So, right. We inherit 7,000 islands, and the pussy them trying to take it from the African and the whole of them. Truth. You see it? Trinidad, we're good. Yeah. Antigua, we're good, yeah? We're good. Who are we going to take this pussy whole? We're sharing between me. 7,000 islands. Real talk. Just take that. Don't worry about money and that thing there. Don't worry about, we just go plant, make some farm. So we know someone can feed the money there. Just know someone 4 o'clock in the morning. True. Just shut down the tree. You touch him, the next just a sin away and watch for them. You see me? I know say, yo, not them at the time that 4 o'clock, everybody know it like not waiting and just eat a breakfast. You see me? Breakfast. Real talk. Because food have to serve on time, you know. You see me? You see, because you know what's going on. You want them to fight, and none of them will fight over. You didn't fight over. We get this island this month, next month, when they are coming. You understand? Things are not investment things. They think you have 20 years to them. If you ask them that question, to them. So just take the island to 1 day and 2 days, you may say, yeah. I hope my shop tomorrow morning, bright and early, you see it? Everybody can see that home and you can't do it. Right now, if you link it promoter them and say, yo, keep some party card West Indian and get back there, I'm going to get back there now. Okay, there, right now, we know for kind of talk to him, Dada. But then, go right now, because the thing about him, they are waiting on them and asking them, and we have to come together and do it. What me ask some people I said to me, say they never know before. Yeah. But he could do me now, you see me? Right, just in time, you know. You see? You understand? Hey, man, I just go on for the party and make we shoot that. So that. Like this, yeah, we still in the biggest status now, and we didn't walk past you, dog. I really talk to you, General. I don't know what you talk. We're still at the place. With the money going trick with this African thing, dog. I intentionally didn't reach it at all. Still there. We have water, we have everything on that. We don't want no food. That's what I'm chicken to so this is where that West Indies, man. We have to know what's that. We don't know about this, them last. What's the name, man? You about the covenant? The covenant.
I'm not down in
No, I'm sure you covenant. The covenant is West Indian. That is the covenant. You see, it's shocked to it, and it's shocked to you. You're king of earth, you hold the land, don't you?
Yeah, so man. Our place, man. Our place. Yeah,
Unmute,
brother, I don't want to live for one life. I'm not going to shut up.
Mute.
Because you have to know when I can't just live on like, get the head like that food, but you have to know.
Unmute, Sovereign. Sovereign. Unmute, Sovereign. Hey, Jason, welcome.
Thank you. I wanted to ask you some questions because what's up, Weston? By the way, what's up, man?
Big up, Brick.
Shout out to you. I know you from Wallington.
Big up,
Wallington,
man.
and you always hold me down when you go over there. I just want to ask you questions regarding like tracking lineage, especially. I guess anyone coming from the West Indies or even from, because I have people in my tree that are actually showing up coming from like Ireland and things like that. And I'm really trying to figure that out because there's people that seem like they're advertising on my tree. And it seems like it's black person, but then the other one seems like they are the indigenous, Ivy people. And I don't know if that's something you guys have came across about doing changes to it. That's what's advice. And that's it.
Okay, cool. Sound interesting. Don't know. Yeah, man. West Indies. Elaborate. Hour. I guess the eye them busy.
Yeah, what was the question? Tracking my family tree, but then so obviously it's in the Americas, but then it kind of ventures out to Iceland. But it seems like there's a white teen family trying to keep, I guess seem like clashing with the other family, which might actually be the indigenous Irish people. And because I found the Slav skin, but then the Slav skin like goes from someone who seemingly might be potentially the indigenous from Ireland versus somebody trying to take their identity, something attached to their identity. And I'm having trouble with that in my tree. I just was wondering if that was ever something that you guys maybe came across. Okay, so with me, I never come across that. One of my families are getting I'm Antilles for the West Indies. And in some cases, some people from Ireland have heritage. So in a sense, they have an Amerindian as well with the family. And Irish, Irish heritage. No, I believe they went to Scotland or Wales or something to do their national genealogy on that side of the family. Now they didn't get that. Like off information like that. For me, they didn't really get that information. So
seem like that's like what's happening on my father's side because I see the American Indian side, but then it begins to kind of like split off, and then you see the Ireland, and then going into like the America. But if you look at certain maps, you'll see that obviously the territories are a lot different, and certain states cover a lot more of the land than others. So it's like that's kind of like a range now.
No, we have to continue research. Now, here what I'm going now, yeah. It seems like we used to leave from mainland America to England. Yeah. And back to the Caribbean island. It seems like that's how we used to travel. So what I'm going now, right? They never, like we're looking at the Americas, so we haven't been looking in the Americas because we're always looking outside, and then we're looking to Africa, you get me, or Europe, and people never used to look to Europe until people start reading and find out, say, because everybody did lose the information. So you have to just go and search, because it still can develop where you are right now anyway. You see it? Just go and search and read it and find look for newspaper. Yeah, them time there and them thing that the area that's read through things that you find out enough things, man, guys. It's all there.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That was all I really had that. I appreciate you sharing the information. You can drop me on if you don't mind. Thanks, guys. I appreciate y'all.
Right now, if Donald Trump call me right now, first thing I should feel say, we could lock down the Western world and enslave everybody else. Pussy. They got it straight. And they want to make money off of we. And you know what I said? I feel like I saw it go. Take man island and then my wallet small up, crazy. Yeah, man, I cube that, man. Yes, Father God. Yeah, man, they can't make another race right now. Intellect. Yeah, man. Vert, man, see female size. They know all of you, man. They might carry him right, Vert, go book him up.
Yo, this is our inner way blood, bro. That's how we're born with naturally. In African, they mafia take it as drugs, dog. Mm-hmm. Some drugs they call melaquanolone. Metaquanolone.
I know what they call it, dog, but I know they might take their needs and far away, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
See the video? You see video of course. You see it's original. This African saying do a blood test.
Oh my gosh, I was shocked, sir.
I said, hey, you looking at a comment, everyone in Africa, they was a me too. video.
Are you posting to somebody send me to now?
I sent it to one group where everybody's supposed to there.
Yeah, somebody send me about Valera. I'm a Valera.
Okay.
After tell him man say, yo, no, come back, come
Birthday.
Exactly what I'm saying, Somebody get your ass in Africa there. That's what they told me. That's what they told me. Tell us that the people ain't got that deal now.
As well.
Full of disease, man. And them coming at 1492. What them saying at 1492? The people in different disease. And the African, they can't catch it. That not confirms that we are not this year. Columbus proved it enough. Anyway, Jeff, if we analyze wrong diseases, and them not analyze wrong diseases, that means we're not the same. Man, I get my top, man.
I've never been out when